Let me get that camera on, folks. There it is. Good evening, folks. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 64, 3 vs 3 Grand Arena Championship, Week 2, Round 1. My opponent is an Erodium account this match, so I don't really have anything worth streaming, but thankfully, one of my patrons, Zoltre, was willing to step into the void and give us something worth watching. He's got himself a matchup here in Kyber 1. So looking forward to covering it. Zoltre, how you doing this evening?
Doing good. Glad I could be of some assistance.
I appreciate it. I'm glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us. All right.
Not a problem.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you're good.
You know, before we go ahead and, we start doing the compare, I'll go ahead and make a prediction. You are our guest of honor, so what kind of odds you want to give the people? You want to say 1 or less, 2 or more, 2 or less, 3 or more? What are you feeling?
I'm thinking 2 or less.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be many drops. I think we got him pegged with our preview that we were doing earlier.
That's right. We did work up a plan. All right, let's go ahead and get this up on screen. And you know how it is, folks. Usually if I'm trying to have music, I prefer to have music on the background for you guys. But when I do and I also have a guest, it ends up being an echo, and it's just a pain. So, all right. So that said, Royal Rangers here, a.k.a. Zoltre, versus the Destined One. Not that I know the guy personally. Sure, he's a nice enough guy. Nevertheless, a member of the degenerate TW Cheating Guild Call Patrol. All right, so rank 122 fighting rank 127. Zoltre's 13.4 million GP to Destined One's 15.3. Top 80 GP.
Well,
sorry?
A lot of R9s and stuff.
Yeah, this guy looks pretty heavily equipped. There's a lot of red on this page.
Yep.
So we'll see how this looks now. Top 80 GP, 2.99 million to 3.14 million. 320 Zetas to 390. 64 GAC Omicrons to 74. And top 80 average speed of 138 to his 164. Hey, Sheepdog. Welcome everybody, showing up and showing out. It's, kind of an off evening for me. I get to kind of kick back and take it easy. We've got Zoltre streaming his match here tonight, so special feature. All right. Mod analysis, plus 25 speed mod. Zoltre's 77 to the opponent's 290. Wow. 20 to 24s, 189 to the opponent's 445. Plus 20s. 266 to the enemy's 735. Plus 4% offense mods, 116 to his 174, and plus 6% offense mods, it's 25 to 47. So, outmatched so far on stats. Relic analysis, total levels, Zoltre's got 1835 to 2356. Relic 9s, 29 to 91. Relic 8s, 61 to 186. Relic 7s, 95 to 7. Everything else has been upcycled. Datacron analysis. Total rerolls. Zoltre's got 268 to the opponent's 376. Level 9 Datacrons, 50 to 52. 6 to 8s. Zoltre's got 4 to the opponent's 0, and 3 to 5s, it's 4 to 8. Yes, Wild NZ, yes, our guest does know about the broken scoring. However, he said he's got stuff going on tomorrow, so he didn't have time to play this otherwise. And his opponent's already done a couple attacks, so everybody's kind of in for a penny. Kind of a thing. All right. So, yeah, all right. So, pretty much round the clock on these stats, the opponent's got them. It's a real David and Goliath match. It's better have had a good plan for this one, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll see if the plan works.
We'll see. All right, Ray. Let's check out the opponent's Galactic Legends. We've got a pretty great-looking Ray, honestly. Solid Slacker. All these stats are actually really nice on these. It's a fast JMK. Great offense, great health. Okay. Okay. Pretty good stats on these GLs. Baylan, BKM, Cat, really fast Cat, not surprising. Really fast Baylan, too. Unusually fast.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Yeah. Okay. Like this kid out for, what's her name, for Dark Ray. Okay, rest of it looks pretty regular, I would say. GL comparison, I wonder, are you missing... Oh, it's literally a relic difference, but
yeah,
that's okay.
My Fiat's not R9, so...
Yeah, Executor mirror is not super common. I'm not doing it anyway.
I don't like it.
Fair enough. All right, well, thank you again to Zoltre for sharing his Omega Bot report on his opponent. So this report is based on just last week. We can see that Destin
Mod discrepancy, yeah.
Yeah, he prefers to attack later. So you said he already did some attacks. We'll find out how that went. Don't spoil anything.
He's done one. He faced my Ahsoka. One shot that. He likes his Leia for that, which he's done, so I'm pretty sure that's what he did there.
Okay.
But then saw the discrepancy in his score and is like, what's going on?
Yeah, and you were telling me before we went live here that you saw he's already active in the thread on, or something on the events Discord, and yeah, he already said he's probably just chilling for now.
Yeah, I messaged him. He's like, he doesn't even know if he's going to finish with what's going on. So,
fair enough. All right, well, yeah, we'll see how it resolves, but CG does need to do a make good for this of some type. You know, there's a variety of ways they can handle it, but anyways, mod-wise, wow, what a hideous graphical representation. Because yeah, that's tough right there. That's a lot of air between you guys. All right, GSC Omicron-wise, you're actually both pretty well invested. So
I just don't have a lot of the 3v3 ones, so...
Yeah, I don't think you're missing anything that I would say is mission critical. Do you have Raider, though?
Yep, I got Raider. That's one of the only ones I got, except for... I mean, I got, like, Captain Rex because his is a dual purpose. Same thing with the Zalbar one. I don't like the single ones. Like, I don't find much use in a lot of them, so...
No, I respect that. I get that. Yeah, Raider's a great investment, so no worries about that one. All right, as far as efficiency, we can see that 57, 56, 55 were the vast majority of his attacks, so he knows what he's about. He is scoring these figures more often than his opponents are putting up the same against him, so he is correctly estimating how much he needs to put on defense while still keeping enough to be very clean offensively, so quite nice. All right. Defensively, he's been setting DR, Ray Swallow Exile Ezra, Galactic Legend Ahsoka, Slacker, Baylan, Great Mothers, Jabba, Dash Nest, GG, and then, Malgus, Sana, Saw, Iden, and Gas. He actually only had one opponent all last week that, saw through all the squads. So fair enough, or close enough to it anyway.
Yep.
Defenses by zone, we might expect to see bottom front DR Zalbar with Ray Swallow, Ahsoka, Slacker, and Baylan. All good teams. What we also see is that this guy has kind of a plan, right? And he's sticking to his plan. So he wasn't moving anything around week one. This suggests maybe he's not that deep into scouting. So most of this defense, I expect, would carry over to week two. We'll see. Offense. Our opponent is using Reva, Lord Vader Maul, Bosk, Gungans, JMK Cat, Bane, C. Watt, BKM, Sir Malicos Starkiller, Leia, Traya, Queen Amidala, wow, and then an odd mix of those last handful of teams from DTMG on. Chimera, Leviathan, and Negotiator on offense. So he is setting double meta on defense. Nothing that can't be managed. What did he drop on this season so far? A Baylan team, an Enoch, a Kira, probably with Nest, Jabba team, and then, yeah, he was otherwise really smooth. That's pretty scary.
Yep. Pretty clean for most of it.
All right, let's see how we're doing on the prediction. How much time we got, party people? 50-something seconds. Get those predictions in. What do you guys think? You think Zoltre's got this in the bag? Is it going to be 2 drops or less, or is it going to be a struggle bus, 3 or more? Get your votes in. We'll see what we got here. Hey, Macedon, sorry I didn't see you earlier. My man, Tess, don't attack now. Banners are bugged. Just stopping by to say hi. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. You know, a lot of people in the community of messaging all around my Discord, all the Swigga Discords. Appreciate the act of goodwill. I know it. Zoltre knows it. But he's got a busy day tomorrow, and he was going to be doing this anyway. His opponent's already done an attack. It is what it is. This is happening, so maybe it doesn't count for anything, but we're all going to go ahead and just proceed.
No sense in wasting a good time.
Amen. Amen to that. All right, what'd you guys go with? You know, you were pretty good at pegging this one, Zoltre. It's 2 or less, 48%, and then 3 or more, 52%. So pretty evenly divided, but, you know, just slightly more. Think you're going to have a tough time of it. We'll see how it goes. All right.
Really depends on what that back wall hides.
Yes, sir. Well, let me go ahead and get this popped out. Bop, bop, bop. Get this sized up right. No, not like that. No, not like that either. Come on now. Size up nice. And there we go. That looks just about right. Trying to fit it exactly to the screen. Come on now.
Nothing less than perfection.
Yeah, I swear it's not OCD. It's just a completely normal amount of caring about minor details. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, we've got you on screen, my man. So you can tell us all about whatever you want. You want to start from your defense and work your way over to their side of the board?
Let's do that. So, some of the tendencies I noticed he had is, especially up north, on whenever he does Jabba attacks, he likes his JMK versus his Jabba. Well, last week I put a Cartel Cron down, which did some good work for me, but I rolled this beauty. The Smuggler Cron with 160% tenacity on it, with the evasion and a debuff level 3 on it, putting my Jabba like 300 something in the 349% tenacity.
I like it.
And my Crescentin I think is also pretty high. Yeah, 348%. So lots of tenacity to dissuade some of the counters, which also might make his JMK struggle busted or fail out completely. I mean, so that was one of my key things there. And then I hummed and hawed a lot on the other defense. Ended up settling with a Sana on Chewie with the Sonicron. Rolled a good amount of armor penetration and crit damage on it with the turn meter on it. And I remodded my Sana with more, because I never use Sana. I gave her crap mods for the most part. So this time I actually remodded her and gave her some decent amount of speed. She's rocking... I mean, it might not matter for my opponent, but she's at 306 with over 100% potency to help with her debuffs and stuff with that Cron.
Okay, sure.
So then I got my Saw, Crex, Luthen, which is Nest team with the Riposte on the level 6, Fulc on the level 3. Got my Tuskens here with the Chief Cron. Went with the blind, is what I rolled on it, and then stacking buffs for more damage. And then I ended up swapping. I had a different team here, but I went with Kira Hondo Nest because I just Ray doesn't have great winter rights. I was going to put Nest with my Ray, but I ended up swapping last minute. So that's my North.
Fair. I think the Ray Swallow Nest only really has the opportunity to jam up like EP Marjade Star Killer.
Yeah.
So yep. If you're gonna do Seer Malicos, you were right to do it the way you did it. You know, if your opponent's gonna do Seer Malicos to you, it's like, yeah, don't bother messing with it.
And that's what I've seen he did. I'm like, if he's gonna do that, I might as well save Nest and try and trip him up somewhere else, and just keep my Ray was like got Calcron and his my Swallow there. It's got the 55% chance to dispel, a lot of resistance pen, armor offense, and crit damage on top of it. And I recently just took my radar R9, so hopefully that pulls some weight.
Well done. Yes.
But I guess I'll start top again. So my Great Mothers, I went with DTP just for the added bulk, and then I got this Hut Calcron,
Nice.
which got a lot of armor penetration and offense to hopefully do something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Got my Queen here, high armor Pencron.
Good choice.
I ended up putting her on defense. I know we talked I was going to save her as a backup for Jabba, but I was like, I think I got other options.
I'm glad you did this.
So
I'm glad you went
I
this
put
way.
it down, figured hopefully pull Baylan in case. I didn't know if his Queen, his Leia failed on the Glad. I was hoping, he'd have to go see Bane or something more expensive, which would pull a more deadly split there in the front. So that's my front wall. Then just for kicks, I will show the back. I end up going with Seer, Fulcrum, and Crew. My Fulcrum Cron's got 200% armor pen and some potency on it.
Love this.
And then I decided, I normally keep Lord Vader for offense, but I was like, I want to throw some more down. So I went with Lord Vader with Maul and Malgus with a turn meter level 3 with some extra offense, crit damage, and armor pen.
Now, remind me, because I know we talked about your plan much earlier in the day, but was Lord Vader reserved for something important on offense? And if so, he was maybe an option for gas. Okay.
Gas or C. Lord Vader C, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. Okay, sounds good. Please continue.
I got my Leia here. The Riposte level 6 with a buttload of resistance, penetration, and offense on it.
That's a disgusting cron, honestly.
Yeah, served me well last season. Then I put Malgus down. Malak and Bastila. I rolled this. It's got 80% health on it, some crit damage, and a tank revive.
Ooh, that's a brute.
Yeah. Tends to do some Jedi on that, so hopefully that will make it harder. And I got Dash, L3, and Vander down south. The turn meter, evasion, smuggler, Kron.
It's tough to say it's wrong. It's a really effective Kron right now.
I had a lot of holds with it the first week.
Understandable.
Probably just because people didn't save enough counters for the back wall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I got there. And then I went double meta defense as well. I went Executor and Leviathan with Malevolence. So that's my defense. As far as what he's got up north, he has gas with Rex and 5s.
Mm-hmm.
200% armor pen, offense, and 73% potency with the bulk level 3. A lot of armor pen. He did Malgus Malik HK 47 with offense and tenacity. Must have just been the way it rolled. No.
Yeah.
Tank revive though. Just the buffs on basic, and then the droid 6 and HK's level 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then Sana, Hondo, and Stormtrooper Han. Turn meter level 3. Smuggler level 6 and Son on 9. Lots of armor pen, tenacity, and offense.
Nice setup.
He's got
I like
his
that
dash. Yeah. Dash. Vandor and Nest. How's he got his Nest modded? I didn't look at that. No tenacity.
He's
Just
a
one
two-piece.
set.
Yeah, two-piece, yeah.
Two-piece. Still 140%, but a lot of
Pretty good,
offense. Yeah. And his Kron's got some crit damage and health and protection. Debuff level 3. And then also he still put GG's stat down.
Okay.
Crit damage, armor pen, and offense.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have the special level 6 though.
Right, yeah. It's not,
So
not terribly scary, but that crit damage, the
No.
armor penetration, and then that level 3 is not to be underestimated.
Yeah. That's what we got to deal with so far.
All right.
Up north. So he had then down south, he put his Kylo, Ray, and Thoth with the tank revive Kron. A lot of armor penetration. Kind of why I was wanting to switch. I originally was thinking of doing JMK there, but if they stun Cat, that's kind of a scary situation to be in with that much armor pen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Baylan, Shin, and Marok. I don't think it's the Hunter Kron because it's not totally crazy stat-wise. Just the level 6 with some extra health offense.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Ray, Nest, and Ezra down here. Crit Avoidance and Bulk. Extra offense and crit damage. And then also, his Zalbar, Omicron, Darth Revan. Armor pen, offense, protection, and health. Retribution level 3. And the protection damage over time from the dots.
Dig it.
And then the Great Unknown.
All right. So where do you want to begin? You got any questions you wanted to explore before you get started, or are you about ready to take off?
I think let's go for it. I'm going to start with the Ray, because that might be a hinge point.
Okay.
I haven't had this counter fail me yet.
Dig it. Thank you, Bomber Loher. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, let's wait a few seconds because I think we just had a set of ads start.
You're good. I'm trying to figure out what Kron I want to use for the best here.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really have a specific one reserved for him. I kind of just wanted some bulk for extra survivability.
Yeah, if you're working, a couple Relic 7s maybe, or you feel your EP is at risk, okay.
Yeah, he's the weakness.
But when I think about the set 20 crowns that I like, I used buffs on 3. Dark
I've
side
got this
buffs
one
on
right here.
3.
50% protection, some crit damage offense, and it's got the buffs on 3.
I kind of like that. That doesn't help you with the Star Killer Ultimate, but that's not your pain point. It's EP dying, and he's going to gain more from prot, depending on how you have him modded. So
he's fully protection modded.
And I think you've got a case.
Yep, so that's why I was looking at the protection.
I see it. I respect it.
I think that's only though. It's nothing special. It's not authorized or like locked in for anybody, so that's probably what I'm going to rock with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ready to go. Think the ads are there.
I'll
You want to wait a bit
it.
more?
I will be looking for the note. Okay, ads are done, so we're ready when you are.
All right. Let's rock and roll then.
All right. Yeah, you got that fatal modding.
Yep, specifically modded for it. Nope, he dodged that one.
Mm-hmm. He sure did. So far, so great. Do you also have the accuracy arrow?
Nope, I don't.
Fair. Good, man. That is wild. Boom. There we go. We're getting there.
Probably going to hold on to that.
Yeah? Okay. I can see it. For the sake of EP. Brat. Mm-hmm.
It's like, don't kill him yet.
Not quite. Get him. Beautiful work.
Love that modding.
Yep. Can't argue with results.
Right. Hey, look, we're tied.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. So from there, I think next I'm thinking I want to probably take care of this Ahsoka next.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, for this one, wanted to try. Where's the Mandalorians? Bo-Katan has some good work here.
Yeah, this was always the plan for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as mods, I've got a good Bandocron here, but I don't know if that's like this level 9 is going to do much work. I'd rather have probably more bulk.
Okay.
But still has the mercenary level 6. I remember, I think I had this one saved for my Darth Revan Zalwar for offense, but I don't think they need that. I've got other health crons, so I might actually do this one just for the level 6. Level 3 isn't going to do much.
Consider this. The mercenary level 6 I feel is kind of overrated for BAM. Because, well, specifically for BAM and BKM, because both of them end up having a considerable amount of true damage, which is unconcerned with defense penetration anyway, right?
True that.
So I'm not saying this is a bad cron. What I'm saying is if you found something that had more offense, or if you felt you needed the survivability, more health, I could see you favoring that instead.
I mean, this one, the BAM crown I have right here, still has, it's got 20% offense, it's got 18% health, 7% protection, which is decent. I mean, with the level 3, if I went to like a light side level, the previous set, that only gives you 30% health and protection.
That is true. That is true. And she is a health stacking character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm not saying it's a terrible cron. I wouldn't want you to choose that cron for the level 6 alone, you know?
No, it's just kind of an added candy. Like, there's no level 6 that actually really, I feel like, makes much of a difference.
Fair.
I don't know if starting first is going to make much of a difference with Ahsoka either, though.
Doesn't hurt anybody. I don't think it's what's going to win you the fight either.
I think I'm just going to go with this. Extra health is probably going to be... Because Grogu's modded for health as well, so... Yeah, that would put him pretty high. Alright. Let's go for it.
Yeah, hey Vin, I'm sorry I didn't see your messages earlier. Yes, we're going to keep attacking even though the score is bugged. Yes, because Zoltre doesn't care, so it doesn't matter. So that's okay. And I have an Erodium, so it's, doesn't really make a difference to me either. So it's all good. Appreciate you checking.
That Ahsoka hits really hard. Give it that.
I have concerns. Okay. That's kind of nice, honestly. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, well, that's actually kind of awesome. Yeah.
That mercenary extra attacks is actually pretty nice.
The extra attacks, yeah, fair. From a banner's point of view, when you get another chance with Bam, if it's not required to do something else, you could use his third on Grogu and get a little protection back, maybe get a banner back.
It's going to take a minute to get through Ahsoka anyway.
No doubt. Yeah. Yeah, and she just Stone Aged all your cooldowns. So. Boy, does she take a mess of turns. Yeah, don't use BCAM's third until you do BAM, right? Do you have the Omi?
I have all three on her, yep.
Yeah, then yeah, you're set. You're primed to give him some birds then, at least. Nice. There we go. All right. About as good as you could ask for at this point. Okay, that's enough out of you. All right. Well, I'm out of clever ideas. I think maybe the next time you do a manual armor shred with BKM, then throw it on auto? What do you think about it? Maybe you want to still guide it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I just worry for your time. She is eventually getting worn down, though, so it's not hopeless. This is a really impressive fight, actually.
We'll let her go now. That wasn't the best move there, Bam.
No, it's okay. It's actually, if you could get that out one more time before the fight ends, that's like 56 banners.
Yeah.
It's not all bad. Plus, I think on auto, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, I think we got time.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, boy. Let's see.
Bye-bye.
Slap.
Love it.
There it is.
Yeah. If you're not setting, Glatt really struggles without Ezra. I mean, I know that he's so good with Rey, but Rey's got so many other comps that can pull stuff, but without that, she is just open to so many more counters.
Fair.
I mean, yes, there's ways to prevent it, but I've seen that work pretty much. I did that I think once or twice last round too, because people, again, they put either Fulcrum or they try to do some other comp, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think, going back to the plan, I think I'm probably going to do Gungans here, because I really think my Darth Revan Zalbar, which I brought for offense, can still handle this team, because I think that's what we had Gungans slotted for here. We were going to do DTMG here and Gungans here, but I think Darth Revan would still probably kick the teeth out of this with all his debuffs and stuff, because Zalbar's unresistible dots go down, and the speed and the fear would probably control that. So I'm thinking I'm going to do Gungans down here on Darth Revan.
I see it. Bane says, I'm more than happy to fight Rey Ezra so I get easy AT fights. I hope all my opponents said it. Yeah. I mean, especially since...
Yeah, Bane works there too.
Sorry?
I said, yeah, Bane works there too.
True. Yeah. I was going to ask, are you going with set 19 or set 20 here?
Probably set 19.
I like that.
I don't know if I need to save this. I usually use this for my JMK. It's got, I mean, the potency is not really needed for them, but I like having extra potency for my Gungans.
Well, truthfully, if you are doing JMK Cat, the maybe Ufu bonus turn would be just fine instead, you know?
Or Scoundrel bonus turn. Is there an Ufu? I didn't think there was an Ufu bonus turn.
Yeah, I think there is on set 19, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have one of those
then.
Yeah,
maybe you don't. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I don't think it's required. I like to have it. Set LV to draw a bow, maybe, says Gavons. Yeah, as like a strategic play against this. Honestly, I like the idea of Rey and Ahsoka in the back. If you're mixing up the comp occasionally between Rey and Ahsoka, and then keeping them in the back so your opponents are kind of kept guessing as to how you've got it set up with Lord Vader in the front. I could see that as a good play, Gavons. Smart idea.
Yeah, we'll go with this one.
Okay, yeah, it's Tarpoles, that's right. Alright, boss, it's all you.
Alright, let's see how she goes. Oh, that shock is so nasty.
Now, is this... Now, we know we can't call assists on DR, but are we putting the mark on?
I think the mark is what I would probably think.
Is that how it's done? Yeah, because I don't know.
I don't either, but he's so much more flimsy.
It's true. I think I'd do the third if I got the chance. Yeah, see, because he's going to dispel frequently. The third's the frustration shit might be a good idea, the lock frustration. I would do it.
Basic here.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, Jar Jar, I need you to go here.
Ooh, we're almost there, boss. Ooh, almost there, boss. Give it. Get him. Ooh, it's dangerous out here, man. Ooh, boy. Alright. Ooh.
It certainly is dangerous by the looks of things.
Nice job.
There she goes.
Nice job. 55's a fine score. Erase Scarata says, easy game for children. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright. I think I'm going to do Bane here, like I was saying.
Nothing wrong with that. It was with Sass was the plan?
Yeah.
Okay, and you favor health. Alright, I like that. Turn meter's also not a bad choice either. Yeah. An easy 48 says Sheepdog. That's a weird day, man. Okay, that's I've target. Oh yeah, you can't target her, right? Yeah, because they haven't done nothing yet. Yeah. All right, man. Everything according to plan. We got ads in 1 minute. You think you can blow this one out? Challenge mode engaged.
Maybe.
It's okay. Don't rush nothing. I'm just. It's all for the memes.
Probably could.
That's all right. That's all right.
Thing is, I don't know if I want to use her here. I don't know if I need her, because I've got the first starter. I could save these guys for the back. I've wanted to try something with the crew, first starter TIE pilot.
Okay.
But I don't remember. I'm going to look up the what the odds are on Baylan with a crew here.
Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. Gavon says I ended up with a 1901 with a drop. Some of the banners mustn't have been just 48 and then 52 for ships. Yes, we will leave the meme. We will live the meme, Scarata. It's true. And TJ says, "I'm just happy they're testing a resolution, and it might be out tomorrow." I would love to see that.
I would like. I mean, would they be smart to wait till this round's over? That's probably what they should do, and then launch it at the end of this round, the beginning of the next, so that there's not like so apples to apples. If people are attacking, if it's happening across the board, then I think that's fair, unless it's only hitting some people. But from what I've seen, it's been hitting everybody.
Yeah, and what I would say is I know that if the solution requires it, they'll just abort the whole GAC season because they've done that once before.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
So if they were going to do that, I would rather them do it while it's still actually this round, because they didn't restart another season. We actually just had dead time after that. But if they were going to restart the season and put us back in time, I'd rather have you have it set up so that we go in fresh on a new 24-hour clock when this round ends. Something like that. But it's whatever. So yeah, we got a few seconds to think it out. I know that when we were doing this last season, Slacker versus Baylan with the set 18 cron, we didn't have Dark Ray at the time, so I don't think she is required. Fine. Matter of fact, don't I recall doing Slacker Hux Fu in the past? Just having it so it's stab, swipe, and the fight's kind of done-ish?
That's 100%. 8 battles. There's only 8 people have done it, but looking at the Kyber,
I remember it from last season. It was a thing.
Exclude you, eh?
Vin asks, "Is the Resolute confirmed?" I don't know. You know something I don't know, Vin? Brady Green says, "What's interesting is I never got hit with this score bug. My banners were fine, so I don't think it's hitting everything. Hitting everyone." All right, you are the first person to actually come out of the woodwork to tell us
and say that,
that you've been normal. So good to know. Good to know. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine if I keep Dark Ray. That might be like there's one here with Supreme Leader Kyle Faust and Hux only lasted 32 seconds.
So let's say this. If you want to, okay, fine, we can do that. But at least part of the reason that you're thinking about doing it is because you kind of can if your opponent's not going to do anything else. If this were real deal here, we were still fighting it out like it really mattered to everybody, would you do this? Because we saved enough, I think, where you wouldn't need to consider this. So is this going to lead to a net increase of banners, right? That's kind of the question.
This comp right here, somebody got a 55 out of it. And they were rocking just a dark side, probably high armor pen. I didn't look at the stats on it. Mm-hmm. My thinking is Dark Ray, Crew. Oh, I guess it won't matter because Crew's on defense. Grab that. So that's not going to be a consideration.
Yeah, what have you heard, Vin? Okay, Wild says, if there are some not impacted by the scoring, they have to reset, surely. Can't have it work for some and not for others. That may be the case, man. We'll see. We'll see what they want to do. This is, I mean, it's been a while since we have had something this serious, so a remedy is needed. Oh yeah, Gavon saying, I like JML versus Baylan. Was easy twice and I did it with Shock Hoda. I remember you saying that on one of my streams recently, Gavon. Yeah, I haven't tried that myself, but that is an option. Fair.
Guess that could be a good one too. I just don't know the rates on that because I was thinking with his Malgus, I was going to JM, well, Jedi Cal basically, his Malgus up top, which is kind of what I was thinking there. So I guess it depends on if Cal's needed for the Baylan, then that's a possibility. But if he is needed for that to work,
well, yeah, he's saying JML, Shock and Hoda. No.
Shock and Hoda.
Yeah.
No.
So real B team Jedi on the sides.
I mean, his Quran's nothing crazy. Like, there's not a ton of armor pen.
Mm-hmm.
There's just 17% offense on it, but I can't remember. Let me look at the plan. If there was anything else we had, JML.
Weren't we going to JML Hoda something? Weren't you going to do that to a possible Qui-Gon, or am I misremembering someone else's?
That was somebody else.
Okay. All right, never mind.
I don't think we had enough intel to even know it was on the back. I don't even think he sets Qui-Gon, though.
Okay. Good deal.
Not from what I saw. Do I want to risk it? Just the question. I think his Malgus is going to be fine for me to do Cal on him.
I can see that. Sure. And I think I saw you have a Jedi Calcron with a lot of protection on it. Maybe you have a different one with protection, though. I don't know.
Well, I've got... I think I had 2 Jedi Calcrons. I think I might have placed one down on defense. So, but yeah, I do have 2 here. So I've got one that's built for JML, if I want to put him there. And I've got one that's separate, that's got some health and armor penetration and crit damage on it. I mean, it doesn't have anything special to it. It just got the level 9. But really, Cal only cares about the level 9, so...
And whereas JML cares very much about the
protection.
So, dig it. Let's see what this has got. We'll see what...
my worry is my Hoda's nothing special, and his Baylan is the speediest of Baylan. Oh, that's why he's got him in a speed set.
Yeah, that's a fast
363. Lab. The other guy's 320, also very fast.
Serious speeds.
325. See, that's kind of why I was leaning towards Blacker, because he can lock them down and keep them, and...
Yeah, and here's the thing. Gavons is copping to it here in the chat. He's in Kyber too, so your mileage may vary. All right, and I always listen to the chat. You see me, like there's a lot of times where I take the chat's advice, but that's part of it out here is having the judgment to know where it's like, man, I don't know if this is gonna work against all this R9 crap.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this. It's got some protection, armor penetration, and offense. Yeah, before I change my mind, this is what we shall do.
Sounds like a winner. Man, I am just burning up in here. It is so hot in this office.
You stay put. Who's the more dangerous, you or you? You call the assist.
Yeah, she'll do that in a while, though. God, it's so powerful.
Oh my, yeah.
Okay, well, and I'll tell you what. You're using big power, but if you're going to use big power, get a 57.
Get a big boy score.
That's right.
All right, back wall. Tuskens, Thaw, Great Mothers, Jabba, and Iden.
Is this not exactly what we had expected?
Except we'd wondered if he was going to put down the new Mega team.
We knew we didn't see one slot, so we kind of had to interpolate what it might be.
We didn't plan for Tuskens, but I do have Gas and Traya, so that's the no worry situation there. So, yeah, and I was using my Darth Revan for the Great Mothers. So.
Right, no Malgus there because he's got Marin to try and cheap you out.
So let's look at his Jabba. What's he got modded here?
Yeah, Gavons is saying that JML is 87% versus Baylan and K1. It's fair. It's fair. I'm not trying to say it's bad. What I am trying to say is that if for any reason the individual user...
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that?
I said I didn't need to take the risks, so...
Yeah, if the individual user doesn't have the confidence to try it and you were already covered otherwise, why take the risk if it ends up mattering? You know, if the score is actually ending up being close. Probably not the case tonight, but, in general. Best practices.
119 on tenacity for you. You got nothing.
That's a dangerous setup. on that Bausch, though.
190 on that.
Yeah. Check out that special offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you also notice that she's got a lot of prod on her? So, like Plague would take a little longer.
Last Plague is going to take a little longer, yeah.
A little longer. I don't know that. I don't know how much difference it'll make, but a little longer.
Where's my mother tells me that you are?
All right, all of you Mother Talzin versus Jabba fans, I know you live for this moment. It's upon you.
Question is, do I want some bulk? I want some extra tenacity. I got as far as tenacity. I don't think I need as much potency as I normally do. I don't want the special. Well, you do
you don't want turn meter level 3. Of all the ones you do want. Yeah, now, see, I like that.
Except for this health.
Yeah, the health is kind of whack. Fair observation. Yeah, same. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I don't have this allocated for anything. It's like that or this.
I like potency. I do like potency with my tenacity for this team.
That puts me... I guess they don't really matter as much, but my Marin got 194% potency, 290 on the tenacity there. And she was, I think, 190?
So with her special...
205.
So it's 305. 305 with her special, assuming her special is going off. So it might land on you, but that's part of the risk.
Yeah.
You don't have enough tenacity on an available cron to actually meet that number, so it's a matter of degrees, right?
Yeah. So I think this has got extra offense and tenacity, so this will probably be the one I go for.
Yeah. I like the potency because with super high tenacity, it can be difficult to land those stacks of Plague. I remember getting jammed up on a Chrysanthemum once.
He doesn't have a lot of tenacity on his Jabba, so I'm not worried about the final thing. And his 190 is all he's got on his.
That's not the end of the world. That's not world-ending tenacity for sure.
Yay! Well, let's give this a run. We'll see if we get blowout or not.
I believe.
Don't target my Marin.
Yep, stop it. Hey, leave Brittany alone. Okay. I would dispel. Because they had the thing. I would just basic there because you're trying to save that for now. If you're trying to save that for when you're wanting to not use the basic.
There we go.
That's a different way to do the fight. So that's fair.
And then she comes out of nowhere.
So I don't think. So I think if you did it the way I was saying, you would have had a turn meter loop that would have brought them down. The sides. Do you see what I'm saying there?
With a dispel?
Not the dispel. That's actually not the critical move. I'm talking about on Marin's turn when you chose to do the third and that instead of
the second instead of the second.
Not even second. I'm saying instead of third, I would have just done basic because you needed to do you needed to start to create the turn meter loop with the sides because that would have whittled down the sides long enough. Them surviving long enough to take a couple of turns instead of actually just starting to keel over from accumulated Plague. That's my guess. What do you think?
I've done it before. I will do the third or the second sometimes, but I don't know.
Okay.
Good thing I got a backup.
That's absolutely. That's what we do all this for.
We're going to just do JMK here instead.
Fair. I like it. Mace, fine choice. Now, are you of the Smite Bausch or Smite Chrysanthemum school of thought?
I Smite Bausch. I do an early ult and Smite Bausch and then work on Chrysanthemum with his... that's why Mace helps to take down his health and swap turn meter around.
I respect it. That makes sense.
don't think I have CLS using for anything else, so I think I'll do this one.
Yep, Erase on your side. Early ult smite Bausch. Yup. So if you are planning on smiting Bausch, why not get the debuffs locked onto Chrysanthemum first?
Because I do this first, and then I reset her so I can get Xian on both of them to help build up stuff faster.
Smart call.
Because JMK is already at ult now.
Yeah, and now you're... Oh, wow. Well, okay. Yeah, who are you swapping?
So he still has... Yeah, no,
I don't
he doesn't.
see him
so
having
we're going to pass
Xian.
Xian over here.
Yeah. And how her turn meter's super high again. I like this idea. That's smart of you. Okay. I would not have played it this way, but I like it. Yeah. The Datacron is scary, though, not going to lie, says Array. Yeah, if not for the irresistibility stuff of Mace, right? Because his passively applied debuff would count for canceling out the Smuggler 6. Otherwise, yeah, JMK Cat. Not a lot of debuffs. You get the debuffs from JMK's middle, but even then, you actually have to have them being debuffed for them to not have the evasion. So how do you get that? You'd have to have something like Mace, is my point. So this is a great way to do it. Is Chrysanthemum reviving today? I saw him not do it earlier. I don't know. Did you already kill him once, or is this the first time?
No, he died just once. So this is... He just barely died for the first time. This will be number 2 right here.
Okay. And he didn't have a tank revive 3, right? So now, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's business as usual on this fight, Gavons.
The Smuggler level 3... I mean, the Smuggler level 6 makes JMK less reliable.
Yeah, but you're wise to have brought Mace, though, because I think that fixes your problem. There you go.
I mean, he's got the Hut Cartel Cron. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
If they do the Smuggler, that matchup becomes less reliable, but then it opens it up to other stuff that is more reliable. So, the Night Sisters have like a 50% or 40% on the Smuggler, but it's worse on the Hut Cartel Cron.
Yeah, we talked about on this week's Plotting and Scheming. We said that, Smuggler seems to be considerably weaker for Jabba. In particular, easier to do Night Sisters to. So, yeah.
Yeah. It depends what their preference is. If they're a connoisseur of JMK only, you might go Smuggler just to dissuade them or make it Sheffer, but if they're good at either, then...
No, I see that. That's a good one.
Rip them up. So, let's see. What was I going to do? Darth Revan.
Yeah. I'm so happy with this new Omicron, man. I've always loved Missions Albar. They needed love.
Old Republic, KOTOR, that's my jam, so I'm over the moon for them.
I respect that.
Here. I'm just going to go with the BAM one here. Seeing as BAM is no longer needing that.
That's fantastic. Smite. Bye-bye. Ooh, that Doom was almost scary, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, one hit there.
And Doom
That's how many turns you take.
There. Yeah.
All right. Don't want to come up here now. I don't want to clear the bottom. I think I'm going to do Malgus next to make sure I got this on lockdown.
Sure.
I like doing Luke lead.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Extra health on there. That's some armor penetration. Plus debuffs will inflict damage. I actually like this. Level 6 helps with the health and protection. How it gets lower.
Yep. Is this got a tank revive on it? I think it did.
Nope, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. As long as
Which makes this even more like, I don't know what they're thinking, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do this to start.
It's enough out of you. Don't go away mad, just go away.
Ooh, don't like that. Let's just heal up a bit, shall we?
Yeah, good basic. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Of course, Malik. You're gonna be a jerk there. Oh well.
Yep, it worked.
I didn't even need Jolie. I could have taken a tank, maybe. Been even better off. Oh well. Safe and sorry.
Vin Altavi asked, does HK take away something from Malgus lead? He is no real Sith Empire, is he?
Yeah, he does take away some benefits. I can't remember.
I think he is Sith Empire, but he isn't
He is
Sith.
Sith Empire, but he's not Sith. So
right.
This,
so there.
if all eyes were Sith right here, you lose this part.
But that part is you see, that part only matters in 5 vs 5. That last section is about it's about getting doubt for
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also this, if all eyes were Sith at the start of battle, Darth Malgus taunts, so he doesn't pre-taunt.
Okay, fair.
And when doubt dispels, fear is inflicted, which isn't going to happen. So you're missing out on quite a bit there, but I think that's it on his unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just mostly that. And then, this part right here.
Yeah.
50% max health and protection and 60 speed. Yeah, that's kind of big.
It is. So it's leaning quite a bit into that HK thing, but...
Which didn't do anything to stop its counter that people use for it.
Yeah, maybe...
Especially when you're throwing in people that are immune to fear, like Cal and Luke.
Yeah.
That's not very beneficial. Which is a bummer. I've always loved HK-47. I want him to be good, but he kind of has gotten hosed every step of the way since...
I honestly think that Kron's going to be kind of scary in 5s, but you know how it is every Kron set. You have some level 9s that really shine in 3s and are duds in 5s and vice versa.
True.
Yeah, Vin was thinking about setting down that Malgus team and ended up going against it. Yeah, conceptually, it's not something crazy to try. It wasn't a bad idea, but yeah, it does go down pretty easy, it seems. So I don't think I'd be doing it myself. Yeah, do you happen to have like one of those dark side dot ones? Don't we have a dark side dot one, or is it only light side dot one?
I think it's a mercenary thing, so it's a level 3 for them.
Light side dot, yeah, okay. No worries.
I think they got the potency one.
Carry on with whatever your business was going to be.
I was going to do this one. Just high health and crit damage and offense.
Can't go wrong.
Just to help resist with the crits that they got there.
Can't go wrong.
Unleash the beast.
That's right. Go get him, girl. Stop it. Right. It's briefly scary.
Yeah, that crit damage is nasty for sure.
Get him, girl.
This might actually be a dud.
Yeah, mildly.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I would take it, I guess. But
I thought major crit damage.
that's fair. It's a good
What's his
setup.
health on the guy?
High value. Wow, yeah. Yeah, high value if it works, man. I like it there with Magna, too. It's all right.
Question, do I really want a tank? I don't think I need one. It's just this armor penetration is a bit nerve-wracking, so we're going to be safe and take a tank.
I don't hate it. The worst feeling in the world is like going. It's
To
like,
lose
oh,
that.
I don't. You know what? I can't go with just C, so I'll go with C Watt, and then I feel like it's enough, and then you still lose. And it's like, yeah, not trying to do that. Beautiful. Mm. Mm-hmm. All according to plan. Wow, nice. That is crazy value, actually. I'm thinking you don't even need to transform. I'm thinking you
Yeah,
have
I think I'm going to
57.
save it for the banners.
Yeah, I think if you finish the fight on a middle, like that's 57. Oh, well,
Was.
spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Not impossible to get a res, or does that? No, that's only. It's not like
Gas is on
DACA.
revives. Yeah, he
Yeah,
prevents revives. So.
Yeah, it's not like DACA. If it was GBA, maybe we'd have a case. But also, if it weren't fighting gas, right? No revives versus gas. True.
That armor penetration is nasty, man.
Sure is. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. Hey, yeah, that Watt tech. Nice. Okay. I think
Glad
your
about the
intuition
tank.
was good.
Yeah, I think that armor penetration could have been nasty for
Mm-hmm.
him. Right, so we were going to DTMG this. I think the Sauna was the DTMG. Let me double check here.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Enoch Knight DTP can clean up your GG problem, yeah? What are they going to do? Crit you?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They don't have as much crit chance. Let's see. Sauna was... Yeah. No, so we were going to do DTMG on the nest, so I can do... What was I going to do otherwise? Let's go up here and do DTMG here instead.
I
Want
feel
the
like
stacking offense?
I would if I'm. You've got Imperial Trooper Crons.
I do. Or do I just go with a grit?
Oh,
Or
I don't like.
400%
I
offense to
love
defense?
400% offense to defense on DTMG. That's actually pretty spicy classically.
I've got one. Yes, the buff's on basic.
That
Damage and
is
offense.
not a terrible way to go either.
We got quite a few of these, so let's see here.
I think I'd probably take defense to offense over the 100%. But yeah,
I'm looking at the level 3s. I've got quite a few of the 400. That's I was looking at the 400%. So I got this one that's got stacking with buffs, which
is okay. I don't know if the fight goes long enough to go for 10 turns, at which point it's better than having the buffs on 3, right? Because you would need to gain the stacking offense 10 times before the amount of offense gains is better than offense up.
for magma.
Yeah, the only one I really don't care for is grit. With this team.
I think this is probably either this one or this one. So I got this one's got more offense.
Yeah.
I'll go with this one.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. I would save it because if it kills Gideon now, you'll be waiting a little bit. Like right about there-ish. All right, let's see what happens. We got some waiting to do. I would middle, yeah. But anyway, yeah, good. Yeah, speed up. I like good one.
I'm keeping it in case he does a lucky hit, then I can revive or keep sacrifice before I needed that.
All right. Now the problem is we're not really big on debuffs. Holy shit! Does that defense to offense slap? Come get it. Come get it.
Come get it, Nest. Yeah. Got in the back. Inquisitors for Saw. Do that.
Yeah.
That one's a good
Anything
one.
like that is just beautiful to me. I can see why somebody would go for turn meter over buffs. There's a whole host of viable options, so whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I was looking for turn meter, but I don't know if I've got any more on
That's
these
okay.
ones.
Personally, I still would probably still go buffs 3 because you're looking for the biggest bang for in the earliest part of the game as possible. You can't beat buffs 3 for that.
Armor, tenacity, crit, health.
Beautiful, gorgeous even. So
question is, do I think I
like the AoE, yeah. Because look at this. The follow-up is going to give the 6 stack
lens.
Here. Well, yeah, okay. Yes, I've done that way too. That is fair. And now you've got a free kill lined up on Krex.
Here's a basic here.
Anyway, you've already got the fight finished. They don't know that yet, but they'll learn. Wow, we're just in time. We're wrapping up this fight, and then we'll have a set of ads. So just as well. Okay. 54. Not terrible. Not too terrible.
I was going to do the heal, but the crit immunity wasn't going to go on Reva because of the buff immunity.
Yeah, I did wish you
did.
I wish you did use the heal there, because you still would have gained back a bunch of prot and maybe a little for the sides. I don't know if it was going to get you a banner, but again, just good habit type of thing.
Yeah.
I take your point, though, about the buff. It wasn't going to come, but still, yeah.
Does grit stop Raddus from working? That's something I'm not sure about.
So, Raddus relies on protection disruption, and they have no protection. They have just a giga health bar. So, my guess is it would possibly impede it.
Going to stop their exposed damage, too, isn't going to do as much.
Yeah.
I mean, he likes resistance pen, so when he does this big thing.
Now, before we do this,
I don't know if I want to do this.
This could be possibly bumpy, right? Like, so what else we got out of curiosity?
I've got Traya. I've got gas.
Right there,
Traya would
right
be
there.
fine here.
I would sooner Traya this, and you're still planning on doing gas to Tuskens, right?
Tuskens,
so you're secure regardless. Now, we've got Enoch to clean up GG, and now what's the plan for Sana? Clearly,
Probably
JML.
JML would be fine here, I think.
Yeah, what's going to happen? Hondo's going to kidnap JML? I don't think so. We're good.
Yeah. Throwing Raven for a mark if I'm worried about it, but can his coin be evaded?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's what I'm wondering. Leader. Stability can't be used in cooldowns.
I don't know. It can't be evaded.
Which can't be evaded. There we go.
Okay.
So that's a lock. So
yeah,
we'll do that.
And then we've got a set of ads running, but you still got That's right. You didn't blow that cron earlier, so you've still got that badass protection.
Which will be a nuke.
Beautiful. All right, we'll give it a few more seconds here. Appreciate everybody tuning in as we, just burn the evening oil in this GAC that may or may not count in the end. We'll find out tomorrow, I guess.
There's been any updated post on it, so
dig it.
I mean, it is well past working hours, so don't know if they were like, we're going to deal with that tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I say all the time, we don't work in medical, they don't work in medical. Yeah. It's not that important.
Not life-threatening, yeah.
That's right. All right, ads are done. We're good to roll, buddy.
Let's go for it.
At your leisure.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I want to take out Hondo first.
See, my feeling is...
Might not be able to.
I feel like unless he shakes that off and you get lucky, I feel like you kind of have to try and go through Stormtrooper Han, or you're waiting for Sana to reveal herself, luckily. Something like that. Holy shit, that is not dying at all. Okay, there you go.
I think
we're cooking.
I think that you might have to have a debuff by the looks of things.
No, I'm not sweating it. I'm thinking you're fine. Yeah, all right. Back on schedule. Yes, the middle. Good one. Oh, yes, that was the move I wanted you to do.
I think I'm gonna spread some prot. We'll lock him down.
That's all she wrote. That's the end of the line. All right.
Try and recover some banners.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Beautiful work.
We go Storm or we go Death Trooper.
I mean, I don't mind Storm. Ooh, that's a good one.
See if there's any other. I mean, I could go Grit. That would help Storm keep his banners. I got one.
Yeah.
Here's the buffs up. Grit, some potency, armor penetration. Or I could do Iden. Would Iden be a better banner-wise here?
They don't have a dispel if you do the shield first, but yeah, you just have to not get exploded twice, right?
Because I could go Grit. I've got a Grit Magmacron.
Maybe. I truly think this has got it, but yeah, you can clean this any number of ways, so I'm not worried.
I think Iden with Grit might get me more banners.
Okay.
With Magma, and then who would I want to take as mine next? Or for heal if I need it.
You are using a range cron. I don't know if that matters to you.
No.
Because if you're not using Magmacron, I guess, or sorry, yeah, you're.
Oh,
just...
that's right. That's a good catch. I was meaning to do with the Magmacron.
Okay. Then we're in business. You do what you need.
I'll go Storm.
That's right, Oberon. This is like the Whose Line Is It Anyway, GAC. Points don't matter.
Oh, wow.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, there went the Stormcron.
Well, see. Yeah. I'm not... Yeah. At least it's not a 3-shot, he said, confidently. Confidently. All right, there we go.
Well, I guess I should have figured Magma's pretty squishy. The
Fair.
loaded turn meter.
Fair.
Yep. Exec. Profundity. Yeah. Whoa, he did. That's an odd Raddus comp. Did he mean to put that down, or?
I think our man goofed, and that's okay. I can't say I haven't done something similar myself.
Yeah.
So who among us is without sin? Let him cast the first stone.
Let's go with Traya.
Yeah, that's a classic. Nice, T-Max. Yeah, the banner situation is such a mess. I'm glad they responded promptly, though. The community brought it to their attention, and to their credit, they did at least put out the, okay, we know, notice. But they've gotten me like that before. That's what they said about the Erodians in Kyber 1 bug. So, here we are. Year plus later, comfortably.
R9 tanks. That grit. That's pretty thick boy.
That he is. It's almost curtains for you, see? Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Let me see it. Yep. Oberon. I've done that on offense before. It costs more there, I think. Yeah, bringing in the wrong capital with a fleet. Yeah.
Yep. I've done that, and that is not a good feeling.
That is damnation.
Is Arc Echo or is 5?
No, it's definitely Rex
Definitely
5. Rex. The only reason really to go Arc Echo is if you're wanting to do the value play with like setting like a Rex 5 somewhere, something like that. But like as far as making the fight reliable, there are times where basically if Tusken Warrior sits down your gas with her big hit, her third, then I don't think it matters much. But if they sit you with anything other than that, and she has her cooldown come up while gas is seated, I've had it happen to me a couple of times. Arc and Echo both go down, and then it's just your gas sitting there. Whereas if it's Rex 5s, they might go all in and just kick the crap out of Rex, but then you get gas, you get Rex, 5 sacrifice, turbocharge, gas, and Rex, and you close out the fight for terrible banners, but you definitely still one-shot the fight.
Definitely. Okay, well,
Crushed
let's
him.
clean up the back. It's a big hit there.
Mm-hmm. I like your choice to hold that here. Yeah. All right, and it looks like... Yeah, that sucks. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what.
That's just gonna happen.
I'll tell you what. Sure am glad that we brought the Rex 5s for just such an occasion. It's about to get gnarly. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Come get us. Stop it. And now he's going to get stunned because of the high momentum stacks. 2. Oh, target the... Oh, you can't target the warrior. Shit. All right, well, whatever. Carry on.
We're just gonna basic.
Ooh, I would have done the middle, and then it would have done the cooldown increase maybe to them. You see? I'm like, I don't want him to special you. Yeah, I don't want them to special you, man. That's it. We're almost there. Oh, stay on target. No.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Oh. Gruesome. And it was going so well.
Yeah.
Maybe so I think when I stop and think about how you played it, if maybe you'll disagree with me, but I think the only move you could have made differently that would have mattered was on 5's first turn doing basic, and then when they
taunting with him when gas went down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To take up another hit, maybe to keep Rex alive before form up, and then get gas back up.
Exactly that. Exactly right. Just getting him around to that next turn could have given you the form up, and then you were saved.
You can't discount the Tuskens, man.
No. That high value 3 vs 3 Omicron. I tell people all the time, if you were ever of the mind to consider a 3 vs 3 Omicron, it had better be Tusken Raider first.
Well, I think Raddus got this on lock for the cleanup. I think he's pretty safe.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty much toothless now.
Yeah. The Raiders are gone.
That's
the nightmares ended.
Famous last words, maybe?
Yeah, let's see. Wait a second on that one.
That's right, Kim. Leave Brittany alone. Yeah, it didn't work out today. No, sir. Yeah. No, ma'am, rather. Please excuse me.
Yes, hit her. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Save it.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Into the sunset we ride. That's right. Bye-bye. Boom.
Bye.
All right. Solid cleanup.
All right. Well, oh, he's got all the reinforcements on the Raddus there.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worrisome one, though.
That's right. This was your plan. I do want to see more of this, so I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a lesson for me, really. Okay. Okay. I
Better to
like that
have
it
them,
doesn't
not to
need
use them.
Bomber. So if you were inclined to use like Profundity with Bomber, then Bomber's still
Yeah,
open.
that's my plan usually. I never
Yeah,
really
yeah.
feel the need. It depends on the opener, but how they're all Relic 9, the chances of them taking out a ship are pretty high.
I see it.
As long as they don't go for my, yeah. Then I usually will do this. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, love that.
Jeez.
Yeah, it didn't matter
Jeez.
there.
Okay. My man. Alright. Is that it? Yeah, it's fine.
Gotta love that part.
Love that stun on time, though. Okay. Wow. Very impressively done. Messy, but I think you're ahead of the curve. So good use of getting the foresights out. I like it. Smart call. You just delayed those debuffs as long as possible. Yeah.
Let's just nuke you.
Okay. I'm okay with this. I like that call. I was terrified when you chose to let Xanadu live. Oh. All good. We cool.
They usually don't get to ultimate, so it can happen, but I think we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I just gotta hurry. Put this guy down. Okay. Okay. Had him the whole time.
Definitely.
Now, we do have ads about to start, so we'll see.
Okay. I will hold tight, just get everything ready here.
Yeah, why don't we take care? Like a quick 60-second break here. Let me stretch my legs, fill up my water real quick while we're waiting for the ads to pass. How's that sound? So we'll say be right back.
Sounds good.
All right, be right back. Shields up, weapons online, cameras on. Zoltre, you back?
Back indeed.
All right, let's roll. What's the game plan, boss?
I'm doing the mirror here, and I've got the TIE Bomber saved for that, so that's kind of what I'm rocking with.
All right, let's have it. Let's have it.
Don't think I need anybody else, so. Now may RNG go my way.
Amen. I usually like the middle myself.
This.
Yeah. Ooh, look at you, you lucky skunk. Okay.
Of course, I got no assists there.
Nothing doing. Jesus. Yeah, okay. Oh. And the assist call. Yep.
I'm gonna get rid of all your buffs.
Yeah, I think they're reasonably far enough away from the next reinforcement where that doesn't feel like a terrible idea. And yes, as long as you get Dash's ship out, I think you're in the clear. I would pass that basic back on over to, like, Millennium. Yeah, with super low turn meter and just basic through again. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, one more hit there.
That's okay.
Oh.
You've got to move to pull people out of stealth, too. They think they're fancy. Your Profundity has a third, too. Shame that, though.
Some armor penetration up.
Jeez. This is rough. Come on. Stop it. Oh, come on.
Whoa.
Oh, it doesn't pull them out.
That should have pulled him out of stealth, but it didn't there.
There must be some other thing. And maybe it only works against dark side or something. I'm missing. I might be missing a mechanic there.
No, I thought that's what happens too, but...
Yeah, well, now we know. Your RNG is pretty poor. I'm not going to lie, man.
Yeah, I'm not getting the assists, and they are.
Yeah, man.
Easy. We're gonna do this.
Okay, it's an all-out assault on... What's his name? Yep. All right.
Get out of here.
All right. It's not going to be a priceless work art, but this can be cleaned if it isn't a one-shot outright. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know.
Easy. Oof. I mean, I've got relic disparity. He's got all relic 9 pilots too, and mine aren't nearly there.
You actually, I think, got a one-shot here on your hands. If you're real careful now, you got it, I think.
Of course you're gonna wiggle.
I would bring in a third ship if you get closed out.
Yeah, I
for
think
any
another
reason.
target for them to hit.
I wouldn't let yourself have, the risk of getting closed out here. Yes, good choice. I like the Suprosa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, there's no assists of any kind, by the way. Thought you should all know. It's good. Completely normal set of circumstances. Wiggle, maybe? Wiggle, have the buff. That's fine, too. Can't sit here and say that's bad. Maybe yeah, okay. Yeah, nice job. Okay, finally something broke your way.
Give some health back, speed up.
Mild tear.
This has been one of the worst RNG matches I've had in a while.
That was a rough one, man. 61 might be the lowest one-shot I've seen in a very long time. But it got done. Assists only work for the AI, says Daily. It's true.
Yeah, exactly.
It is true.
Fact spy.
Check that mechanic if you don't mind. On the 3rd for Profundity, we missed something there.
Yeah, because I thought that that was supposed to pull out stealth. Non-rebel enemies.
Couldn't have been more clear. It just could not have been more clear.
Like, we're gonna make it so that you can't do that on a mirror.
Okay. Well, hard part's out of the way, boss.
Oh, probably just doing a Negotiator here.
I think that's a fine way to do it. Okay.
Of course. Probably want to do spy here.
Like it. Bye-bye. Great call. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Textbook. Remember this, folks. The next time you fight a Raddus capital ship with an entirely Malevolence Starfleet, it'll save you, maybe.
For sure.
That's it. There's your coup de grace. All right.
That was a better one.
What do we got here for a final? 1838, but the job is done. The grim work is over. So what does that mean?
I don't know what the true. Don't even know what the true banners are looking like too. I had two drops only.
Before our gamblers who put down their points, how many squad drops did we talk? Yeah, it was 3 or more. All right, it's time to pay the people. The majority of you went with 3 or more. You were wise to do so today. There you go. Take your winnings. O ye of little faith. All right. Yeah, at the start of our stream, Zoltre covered his defense, but yeah, any comments you wanted to offer on today's attacks, Zoltre?
Just surprised, I think, on the Grievous. I did not expect that to lose to Wampa. I mean, my Wampa's only R7. If I bumped with relics, maybe would have been enough. Better health, maybe. But yeah, other than that, we had planned things out pretty good. So
yeah. Good lessons learned. I think a couple different, some of this was RNG. Some of it was a couple turns played differently would have made a difference, but hopefully it doesn't cost you anything today.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, before I let you go, first of all, thank you for giving us something to watch tonight. Really appreciate it. And, before I wrap us up and raid out to some other madman who's trying to get something done out there GAC-wise, any comments you wanted to leave for the fine viewers at home?
Try new things. Don't be afraid to try new things sometimes.
There you go.
I had some fun counters. I like trying the bow there. And again, with this Ray team, if you remod, you get your Starkiller 1 speed faster, it's a pretty consistent counter from what I've found. So,
whereas you can actually have your ass handed to you if you're doing Seer Malicos Starkiller against that.
Yeah,
so
You can get exiled and have more RNG. I feel like doing that there.
It's also rougher for Baylan to fight that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So good stuff. Yeah, Daily. Under 2,000 is a safe bet today. No kidding. Yeah, it is a mess out there with this score bug, but whatever. The job is done. Regardless, though, Zoltre, again, thank you for joining us. And if the opportunity arises, would love to have you back.
Yeah, would love to as well. I'm looking to get into doing some streaming myself, so this is good practice before running. So
well, let me tell you, when you get yourself set up, I will be happy to raid into you. I will be your first raider.
Alrighty, sounds good.
All right. Well, hey, take care. And for all of you who are used to, following me on, on Twitch here when I stream live, then you already know twitch.tv/Tassenix. I am also simulcasting now on my YouTube channel, Tassenix Gaming, so check those out. Of course, if you want to find out when I'm going live, you want to be in touch, all of that, you want to join my community, here is the link to my Discord. And of course, if you want to see previous VODs of this stream, in addition to a whole bunch of other Swugger-related content, you do want to check out my YouTube, Tassenix Gaming, which has fun things on it, like my Datacron set guide video for set 20 that I made with Aesop Rock, the #1 Grand Arena player in the world. We've got my mod guide videos on characters and factions that you have asked about, my recent Omicron, GAC Omicron tier list video, and then odds and ends, like how to mod, from the ground up, a comprehensive tutorial. Stuff like that, all over there on YouTube. It is also a rebroadcasting point for my GAC-focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal. We break down the previous week in Grand Arena, thereabouts of the top 100 in Kyber 1. And, we tell you how we dealt with the meta matchups, our favorite attack and defense of the week, any lessons that we learned that we're going to carry to the week to come, and anything else we think that's worth sharing. So yeah, that podcast is rebroadcasted over to YouTube from Spotify. That's where it lives. But wherever you find an episode, check the description. There is an RSS feed link that you can plug into your preferred podcast program and follow us there. Of course, if you've enjoyed everything here and you want to support what I'm doing, you want to support the stream, I appreciate the hell out of that. There's a few ways to do it. First off, Cash App is $Tassenix. So I think I have a command for that, actually. Next up is my PayPal. That one should hopefully be easy enough to remember. I don't have a cool link for that. That's tassenix@gmail.com. But if you want to get some improved scouting tools, if you want to join my community, get early access to Plotting and Scheming, my Datacron set guide videos, and just be kind of on the inside track, with everything that I got going on, then you got to check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest to you. $5 a month gets you into the TAS house at VIP access level, where you get that aforementioned early access to Plotting and Scheming, which my patrons are getting Tuesday nights. Our general audience is going to receive that 8 a.m. Friday morning. But yeah, the patrons get it a few days earlier, gives you an edge on that first round of the week. And of course, early access to Datacron set guide videos. And I am a frequent lurker on my own Discord. So pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Deadpool Kyle 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Johnny B. Ottawa, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Rays Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens 14, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to OmegaBot and to me. So if you like that detailed scouting report that Zoltre provided us on his opponent here, I'm always doing the same for my own matchups, and OmegaBot is the best tool to get an at-a-glance sense of what your opponent's about. Anybody can pull a report for free showing the last week of their opponent's history, but patrons can make a custom report where they can pull any number of weeks they want to look through. You also get a downloadable HTML version of it with a lot of links in there that you can pull to, click to check on specific matchups. Save you a whole bunch of time drilling into the details about the way your opponent likes to do their fighting. regardless, thank you so much, Dobby, Esh Sotnikan, Snack Attack, and Striker. At $15 a month, we move up to VIP Access Premium, where you have the Double Bot Bundle. Some have said the best value bundle in all of Swugga. And for that, you get Patreon access to me, to OmegaBot, and to Hot Utils, the #1 tool for your mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you move between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, and Raid mods in a couple seconds the same way. Fatal and TJ love to use it to remod their rosters comprehensively every week. You can also just slice through a backlog of mods that's months old in seconds, to say nothing of all the fun TW functionality. Thank you so much to Argots, Arj, Duckstab, Darkhug, Frick Frack Paddywhack, General Milan, Ibenek, Quig, Sir Boss, Sophus, The Lost Womprat, Wilco, and Zoltre. And of course, at the top of the list, in Jester's Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. Incredibly generous supporter over the years. He'll pop into stream from time to time, go ham with subs and biddies. I'm talking hundreds and thousands of each. Just incredibly, amazing, overwhelming support over the years. Appreciate you, my man. All right, and of course, last but never least, our special thanks first to Yoda Force, one of my original supporters, way back in the day back. Bought me the mic that I'm speaking to you on right now, and even though he has long since quit the game, we wish him well from the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that be furnishing me with a drink so that I can just make a mess of myself like the other night. I appreciate you both doing that and providing supervision of our incredibly inquisitive and destructive daughter while I'm otherwise tied up trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. So thank you so much. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. Gentlemen, as always, it's a pleasure and a privilege to record our show together. Thank you so much for making yourselves available on a weekly basis, despite your busy, work, family lives. We're almost 2 years in on the show. I learn from you guys every week. Hopefully the feeling's occasionally mutual, but regardless, it's not about us. It's about the community. There's a lot of growth in the interest around our show, a lot of discussion, fruitful GAC theory crafting stuff. So really appreciate you guys. You're a huge part of the success of the show. Wouldn't change a thing. Hey, Beardtown, good to see you in the chat. Yeah, you are showing up right here at the tail end, but not to worry. We've got something. We got something cooked up for you. We're gonna send you on over. We're just wrapping up though. Yeah, this was that was one of my other patrons. I was helping him scout out his opponent earlier, but that has nothing to do with me. For me, I have an Erodium. I'll probably just belt that out first thing in the morning. But I think Wamprat's actually streaming his match tomorrow, so I'll be looking for him to do that. Look out for that. That'll be fun. All right, let's see who's on. What kind of madman is actually trying to do something? Same category. I'll be damned. Zareth is doing it. So we got to go ahead and support our Gambit brother. Let's go ahead and start up the raid. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, thanks to Zoltre for giving us something to watch. Otherwise, it was going to be a pretty quiet evening. So until next time, Saturday. I'm thinking late morning, early afternoon, Eastern Standard Time for exact start time. Check out Discord. Until then, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.